Joseph's brothers come to him and they don't recognize him. Remember how the servant of Pharaoh, who was helped by Joseph, forgot about Joseph? Well, once again, Joseph is not recognized. And Genesis is being written while the people of Israel had come out of Egypt and while they're free. They were as a people in Israel for 400 years. And how many times did they think, does anybody hear my cry? But we learn from Exodus, the next book, that God remembered them. So God remembers Israel. God remembers Joseph. And he remembers the offspring. Notice in chapter 43, 8 and 9, Judah steps up and he tells Jacob, who's worried about losing another son, Benjamin. Judah says in verses 8 and 9 of chapter 43, send the boy with me. We will be on our way so that we may live and not die, neither we nor you nor our dependents. Look at 9. I will be responsible for him. You can hold me personally accountable if I don't bring him back. Judah, who sold his brother into slavery, who didn't care for his daughter-in-law who was a widow, Judah learns righteousness. I keep coughing, but don't get distracted by that. Judah learns righteousness. And he learned it from Tamar, who shamed him in the previous chapters. Joseph is talking to his brothers. He's being kind of sneaky, not revealing his identity. And, he asks, how's your elderly father doing? He wants to check in on his dad. And then late in chapter 43, he sees his little and his only full brother, Benjamin, for the first time. And he has to excuse himself so he can go out and weep. The emotion is just dripping here. He had been robbed of this relationship with his little brother. Last little note, verse 32. It was despicable, or detestable for the Egyptians to eat with the Jews. The family of Jacob knows about racism, knows about segregation, knows what it's like to be looked down upon. They were looked down upon by the powerful Egyptians. But God saw them and God cared for them.